fans, and welcome to another edition of Cammy's Comic Corner. I'm your host, as always, Cammy. Now, boo-hoo, it wasn't a big week this week. It was kind of small, kind of tiny, kind of eensy-beensy. So I could still get a Fast Five in there, though, right? Right. So that's what we're going to do this week. No pick of the week, but we got a Fast Five. So, let's go on to the Fast Five. First up from DC Comics, we have Action Comics 869. Now, this is the continuing Brainiac storyline, where last issue, Superman was aboard Brainiac's ship. He was just fighting him. He got entangled in the robotic web of Brainiac. And in this issue, there's even more fighting going on. But this time, Superman knocks him out for a quick second, looks for Kandor among the many bottled-up cities, and sees him. And he thinks he hears his father's voice. But no, it's Zor-El, Kara's dad, Supergirl's dad. So that's a nice little discovery. And then at the end of the issue, we get Metropolis encased in a tiny little bottle. What is Superman to do? He's once again caught from Brainiac, and the sun's about to blow up, and his whole world's about to be incinerated just like Krypton. What is Superman to do? Good job, Jeff Johns. Nice little cliffhanger there. You, Jeff Johns, you know what you did. Next up, from Red 5 Entertainment, we have Atomic Robo, Dogs of War, number 2. Now, I haven't read the first volume of Atomic Robo, but I've always heard about it. So I said, hey, when this next volume comes up, I'll give it a shot. Basically, it's a robot made for war, and he's helping the Allies in World War II against the Nazis, because the Nazis have some little robotic tanks of their own, kind of tank mechas, because there's German soldiers inside. And it's up to Atomic Robo to fight, battle, and make sure these guys aren't a threat to the U.S. and Allied forces. Very, very fun art. I like the style of art in this book. I think it was a really fun read. And even if you don't know anything about the first volume of Atomic Robo, like myself, you can easily get updated. So if you're looking for something new and something kind of quirky, I suggest Atomic Robo, Dogs at War, number 2. Next up, from Image, we have The Sword, number 11. Now, for the past couple of issues, it's Zakros versus Dara, Sword versus Water. And in the previous cliffhanging issue, Zakros had the entire sea behind him, his playground. Dara is going to be helpless if she goes after him. And she goes after him! And so a big battle ensues. He's throwing ice balls after her. Ice ball, ice ball. Followed with a couple of single, slingy, like kind of sliced ice boomerangs at her. And it's like she's deflecting them, getting hit. People are dying. She finally takes it to him, slices off his arm, then slices him across the chest, about across the back, says, hey, it's over, buddy. Give up. Then all of a sudden, it all goes misty, and some big force is coming at her. It's a giant boomerang. Slices her off clean at the kneecaps. Can the sword heal her, or are the limbs going to grow back, or is she once again legless? Find out next issue in this pretty brilliant and bloody brilliant, no really because it's bloody, I'm not British or anything, bloody brilliant series. Next up, from Marvel Entertainment, we have Captain Britain and MI-13 number 5. Now, the Skrull invasion is over with. Britain is Skrull-free. Unlike America, which, we've got tons of Skrulls still. But they're free, and Captain Britain's decided, hey, we need to bring back MI-13, we need to bring back the Captain Britain team and fight as one force. And so that's what's going on in this issue. People are joining forces, and we find out a new member's been added to the team, Blade, because not that many people know this, Blade grew up in Britain. And if you watch the Venture Brothers, there is actually a Blade parody where he's a Blackula hunter, and he's from Britain. So, if you like that kind of stuff, if you've been liking Captain Britain, and if you're British and you want your own Captain America, well, here's Captain Britain. And it's been a pretty fun series so far, and it's going to get even funner, which isn't a word, but more fun. And finally this week, from Vertigo Entertainment, we have Scalped number 21, written by Mr. Jason Aaron. The thing about Scalped, it wasn't like, pick of the week like it was a few weeks, last month actually, like it was last month, but after reading this issue, it felt good. It's one of those comics where you read it, and you feel good, you go, wow, this is why I read comic books. It was such a fun issue, not that much happened, it's planting little seeds for further stories. Dino, who's this poor kid on the Indian reservation, way back in a couple of arcs ago, came across some money at the end, and he is joyriding. He finally got his car fixed up, and him and his friend are going on a nice little joyride throughout the city, or throughout the reservation. Get pulled over by the reservation police. They go, how much you got on you? That's the fine. Oh, you got $500 on you? Well, the fine's $550. So you're gonna have to go do, make this drug deal for us, which is basically dropping off a package off the reservation. His car breaks down. Dino still makes it. The guy says, hey, the white supremacist guy, he's got, Nazi tattoo, goatee, shaved head. Stereotypical Nazi, white supremacist. Says, hey, if you want any jobs in the future, come back to me. And Chief Red Crow in the end has some problems of his own. So tune in next issue to find out what happens there. Well, like I said, comic book fans, it was a small week. Incy Beansy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini Week. If you want more Cammy's Comic Corner, for now, go to myspace.com/Cammy's Comic Corner, and come on, be my friend there. I like friends. So I need more. Give me more, damn it. And while you're at the website, you can go ahead and click underneath that banner to subscribe to us on RSS feed or on iTunes. Or, there's always youtube.com/Cammy's Comic Corner. So you got a myriad of choices. Well, that does it for this week. Episode 50 is in 3 weeks. This is episode 47, so 3 weeks. And wow, yeah. Something big's coming up. So, you better be ready, people. Got a contest, got a little announcement. Actually, I can tell you right now, it's, So you got that? Alright, good. So, I am Cammy. This has been Cammy's Comic Corner. I hope all of you have a great, awesome, magnificent week.